Okay, so Disney Snow White. My. So before I start this, let me just say that yes, I have been keeping track somewhat with the drama surrounding this movie, and I do think that Zoe girl made a huge mistake with what she did. I don't want to get into that because I don't like, in all fairness, I don't care that much, but I do think she made a huge mistake. I think Gal Gadot made many mistakes as well. And I'll talk a little bit about it after, but before I get into it, let's just watch the trailer. How about that? That's what I'm here to do, so, geez. And I notice how I take the cup, and then I put the cup back. Blame anxiety. Anyway, Snow White, let's see. I hope you're doing well. Let me know how you're doing.
When I was a little girl, my mother taught me how to whistle, because when you whistle, it's your heart singing.
Yeah, this is gonna be so bad, guys.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Snow White. From Disney.
Find Snow White. This could be so much fun.
I'm trying so hard not to
I was thinking the
pause.
same thing.
On March 21st. Magical. Movie event arrives.
Point me in the right direction?
Disney's Snow White. Only in theaters March 21st. Rated PG.
Okay. So, I don't want to make a video essay on this for a couple of reasons. One, I don't think you care, so I'm not going to do that to you. And number two, it's not the purpose of this video. This is just my reaction to the trailer. That's all I wanted to do. But I will say a few things to add some additional value to this, right? What I'll say is this. I feel bad for everyone else who's worked on the movie and who is continuing to work on the movie, who's getting impacted by what the top bosses at Disney have done and what comments this lady has made. Okay, so I feel sorry for those guys because it's not like everyone is this evil demon working at Disney. Some people are just trying to feed their families, okay? But the higher ups have certain messages that they want to send out, and that trickles down and affects everyone else. So I feel bad for those people. Another thing I'll say is this: if you are an executive or a big boss of one of these companies or organizations and whatever, and you have a message that you want to send, you have a specific story you want to tell, you have an agenda you want to push, be my guest. Push your agenda, tell your story, do whatever you want to do. I don't have an issue with that. My issue is doing that at the expense of telling a good story. That's my issue number one. My second issue is, if you want to do that, why not do it with a new IP? Why would you take an existing story or franchise or character and then, like, how can I say this in a way that's not too mean? Why would you use an existing franchise to tell your story or push your agenda? Because now you're changing something that was pretty decent by itself and you're transforming it into something that it never was. So if you want to tell your story, cool. Why are you using our beloved characters to do that? Right? And then I think I have a few other things I would say, but I'm not going to get into it because I don't want this video to be too long. But I will say one thing about the little people. If you have a role, and the role is for a dwarf, right? Let's say, like the magical creature dwarf, right? Why in the hell would you not cast a little person? It blows my mind. They have CG dwarves, right? It reminds me of that the Willy Wonka movie, the newer one. I can't remember, where they had Richard Gere, and they used computer whatever. They made him look small. It's like to make him an Oompa Loompa. Why would you do that? Hire a little person. sometimes people are trying so hard to be politically correct. Like, no, we can't have a dwarf playing a dwarf. We can't have a little person doing. That's demeaning. It's like, my guy, you are removing jobs from someone who could have taken that job and actually done something with the character, and you're replacing it with CG dwarves. Like, it blows my mind. That's like me saying, you know what, I want to have a white girl in my movie, but instead of a white girl, I'm not going to just have a white girl because that's offensive to white girls. I'm going to have a black girl and I'm going to paint her white and give her a long wig and put her in my movie. It makes no sense. Anyway, rant over. What did you think about the trailer? Are you going to watch the movie? How are you? Like, screw the movie. How are you doing? Are you good? I hope you're doing well. Disney.